Hey there, this is Kip from Telepathic Bunny Comics. This is the Buy One Back One update, episode 13. Let me add my biggest pothead in CG. Don't let anybody tell you different. And Mr. Belmont Press.
What's
And
going on?
what's going on? And the Reverend with no filter, our beloved friend of our show, Luke Stone. Welcome.
Thanks. Reverend with no filter. That's very accurate. Yes.
Very accurate.
There's nothing let me tell you how much of a not filter I have. I actually had to have my family be the filter for me. I wrote the most scathing, truthful post for Facebook that just lays out naked the people that are running churches, basically.
Right.
Talk about naming names and and showing receipts. Well, and I was like, should I do it? And they go, maybe wait till we move. I was like, okay.
Well, a guy who asked to be on the show a little while earlier this week, I said, come on down. This is Mr. Fusebox, also known as Ben Fusilier.
What's up, y'all?
Come on down.
What's up? Mr. Shadowhawk, welcome. Anyway, so the topic of discussion today is IndieGoGo worth the risk. Okay. Hello, AGE. Yeah. All right. Let me share something right quick. I should have had this queued up, but Belmont distracted me last minute. All right. Anyway, that's my.
Don't let my anger bother you.
Look,
that's my excuse.
Belmont is the only person you can get a contact buzz from being on the internet with.
Seriously, I mean, he does it. It does it. I don't need to smoke. I don't need to smoke pot. I got Belmont. Anyway,
I'll smoke for you.
All right. He smokes it for me. Yeah. He smokes for two. All right. Anyway, I wanted to show this off. This is Miss Nina Paley. Okay.
Nina Paley.
Yep. And this came across my screen earlier this week. Let me go ahead and read this right. I successfully raised 150% of my comic book goal on IndieGoGo. The campaign officially ended Tuesday. Just ordered books from the printer. IndieGoGo just canceled the campaign, refunded the donors with no appeal. At all the money, funders' orders gone. All right.
Jesus.
Yeah. Papa Cotton says, I only backed one book only and was waiting for a year after they said, so I'd say no, it's not worth it.
And Papa, you can head on over to LukeStoneStudios.com and buy comics that are ready to ship today.
Yep. And there will be Fun My Comic starting next week. So
Fun My Comic next week.
There you go. Anyway, so this lady happens to be a proud what's known as a TERF, which is trans exclusionary radical feminist. Okay. Now it's really kind of odd because this whole trans thing is like created some really strange bedfellows. Women who basically we would have been like locking horns with, a year or two ago, now are staring the shall we say, the exclusion of females completely from the public space, run it's out like... by males in dresses.
Here's the deal. I think, so my daughter was in girls swimming, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And so the topic of trans girls in sports became a really big issue for us.
Right.
Because irrespective of the feeling a person has or their gender identity, there are certain physiological things that the binary genders, X, Y, and so on, the chromosomes give you, that are benefits in one area over another.
Yeah.
And so a TERF is a radical feminist
Yeah.
who believes in cis women's rights. Like you have to be,
Right.
you have to be born with a uterus and actually have a uterus.
Yeah.
And I kind of agree with them. That because it's kind of funny that Caitlyn Jenner was a woman for like less than a year and got Woman of the Year.
Yeah.
I was like, it's literally men saying anything you can do, I can do better.
Right. And the first female admiral.
Yeah, hold my beer. Got that.
Yeah, it's not actually a genetic female. So I'll just say that.
No born.
No.
Not born with the plumbing.
Right, but and yet our good buddies over there at the Babylon Bee got kicked completely off of Twitter for pointing out that Woman of the Year wasn't technically a Woman of the Year.
Yeah, well, here's the deal. I obviously I don't condone violence against anyone for their anything personal about them or anything. Mm-hmm. I do condone violence if they're a total jerk and they deserve a punch in the mouth.
Right.
Go for it.
Yeah.
I grew up on his schoolyard and that's what they did.
I concur on that.
That's what taught me respect.
Right.
It's like, you mouth off to the big guy and he punches you, okay, there you go. Like,
it's called effing around and finding out.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
But I don't, obviously I don't know anyone in this space that condones violence against trans people, right?
No.
It's wrong. No. But we can laugh at that a little bit, number one. Mm-hmm. But number two, I think that women are under attack.
They are. They are.
And so.
But
of course, that's going to get me canceled for saying that. But
let me point out, this lobby is so powerful that they have managed to remove one of the biggest influential authors of our age, J.K. Rowling, from off her own books. There's people erasing her name from her own damn books
because she believes that women who are born women
are men. Yeah, it's
but not even that. She believes that women who are women deserve to be treated better.
Right.
And
she's got trans friends, and friends have come forward and said, "I love JK. JK loves me." She's not like a transphobe.
I'm not a transphobe. There's only been, I think to be afraid of that, to have a phobia of that.
Right.
I know that there are some people that do have honest like homophobia.
Yeah.
And but it's normally because of abuse or trauma, right?
Right.
So I know that is possible, but I think what they label as transphobia,
it's disagreement
and trans hate.
It's just disagreement. Yeah.
It's just it's disagreement on the definitions and on how this should be handled.
And all it is saying the emperor has no clothes. That's all it is. Mm-hmm. That's what they label. Anyway, but then back to the subject. All right, Dojo is never mind. Anyway, private comment there. I'm not going to read that out. Okay.
I'm always good at derailing the conversation. I'm sorry.
Oh no,
it's
Ben.
Like go ahead, Ben.
I just think for me, it's like I can sympathize for somebody who feels like they're not the gender that they feel like they are, and it's like I'll call them whatever they want. Like I'm totally fine with that, but it's like there comes a point where you gotta draw a line.
Yeah.
It's like we can't just play pretend with certain things.
Well, let's be honest. Nobody is complaining about trans men in sports because they're not winning.
No.
Because it's a physiological female body going up against physiological male bodies.
Yeah.
And it's so no one's going to be like, well, it's unfair for the men that trans men are playing. They're like, well, if they can compete, great for them, right?
Yeah. But when you got a boys soccer team that beat the American Olympic soccer team, 2-1. You know, I mean, I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
I mean, it's
just
got to
say
be
it,
fair.
say
I
it,
mean,
yeah.
we've got to be fair. Like
Right, right.
I want trans people to be able to feel safe and happy in their body and their skin, and to be able to. What's it?
File 13.
I start next week. Yeah.
Good for you, File 13. You got the legs for it, man. Anyway.
But you know, we obviously want that for them. Maybe not everybody does, but
Yeah.
the majority of the people I know want that for them. You know, we're my gosh, words. We're nerds and geeks. That's what I'm trying to
Yeah.
say. Gurks and needs. We're gurks
Yeah.
and needs in this
gurks and
community,
needs,
and we
indeed.
know what it's like to not feel like we belong in
Right.
most circles.
Right.
And so we don't want that for them.
Mm-mm.
But we also want, with what Nina wants, is
Yeah.
like genetically born females
Yeah.
to not be suppressed and knocked out of their areas because of genetically born males who identify as females being able to do things better and compete better in those arenas than the genetic females. And so
Right.
she made this book, and it's very tongue-in-cheek, talking about the cancel culture around the gender thing, right? This whole gender identity issue that, you know, and like, it's tongue-in-cheek. It's funny. So if you actually read the pages she has up, it's very funny.
Yeah. Oh, it's hilarious. It's
You
hilarious.
have to take it as a joke. You have to understand that it's parody kind of joke. It's or ironic comedy, where you point out the absurdity and you laugh at it. And here's the great thing about comics and comedy and things like that. It's always given us an opportunity to be able to point out the absurd, laugh at it, and realize, we need to do better.
Right.
But unfortunately, that's not happening right now.
Well, comedy is the canary in the coal mine. If you lose your comedy, then you lose your culture.
Yep.
Let me point out. Let me show what IndieGoGo sent her. Okay, and as a way of notification, right quick. All right. This is what they've sent to her. Hi, Nina. We've refunded all our portion of funds raised for your campaign, Agents of Hag comic book on IndieGoGo. Please see the, refund details. Okay. Backers will be refunded. You can issue all refunds to your perks, the dashboard, filter by status, blah, blah, blah. All right. Sincerely, the IndieGoGo team. Sincerely. Okay.
Sincerely.
Member of the IndieGoGo community. F you. Okay. All right.
Sincerely.
Yeah.
Take a hike. Yeah.
Yeah. After reviewing your campaign and campaign activity, we determined one or more of your campaigns does not comply with our terms of use, platform policies. Okay. This already funded, guys. It already funded. We've suspended your campaign from our platform. Please be on the lookout for a message from IndieGoGo, blah, blah, blah. Their policies to ensure the trust and safety of the platform. Trust and safety.
Oh, God.
Trust and safety of the platform. Decision to remove your campaigns was not made lightly. Yes, it was. Yes, it freaking was. We appreciate your understanding.
No, I'm going to disagree there, Bunny. It probably
yours.
wasn't made lightly.
Okay.
And I might have a little insight to a crowdfunding site at this point in my journey.
Right.
I don't think that decision was made lightly, because they had to weigh the community response for this versus what their banks were going to do. I guarantee this comes down to banks. Someone on trust and safety either received a complaint or complained themselves, and the banks got scared, right? Now, what happens is, and not all banks get scared, sometimes, so... it's kind of a different thing, but I'll never mind.
Okay.
I think it comes down to banks and funding, and they felt like the best thing to do was just to cut that loose. I know how much it raised.
Yeah.
It did not raise a lot.
But it was under 50% of funding goal.
Yeah. It funded past its goal.
Yes.
But it was
Which
not
means that
a
money
significant
should,
amount of money.
Yeah.
But it wasn't. So I know it wasn't made lightly,
Yeah.
But it was probably made easier by the amount of money that it made.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let me just point this out, though, okay?
Because they
All right.
care about money.
Okay, so now they are not only getting you on the front end, saying that, okay, well, you need before we give you your money, you need to like fix this, okay, and then now they're getting you on the back end after you've already funded, after everything's ready, and you're supposed to get your funds dispersed. Now they're messing with that end of it, okay?
Yeah, it's not right.
Yeah, and so this situation is okay. So say you put your campaign on IGG, all right, and we've got friends that are already like planning to put their campaigns on IGG. Say you go all the way through your funding period, no hassle whatsoever, no complaints, no demands to edit any damn thing, and then you go to get your money the day of. You go to get your money in some little blue hair somewhere, or some banker or somebody somewhere decides, oh, I'm just going to nuke your campaign.
Somebody
Okay.
gets butt hurt. At
They
the end,
are
that's what it
worse.
is. Somebody got butt hurt about the fact
Somebody
that
got butt hurt. Some person, some trans, ally somewhere somehow saw that campaign and flagged it for trust and safety, and they nuked it. Okay, nuked it on the way out the door. It was free and clear, and they nuked it. Hello, buddy. What's up, dude?
Hey, man. How you doing?
nuke.
Oh my goodness.
Buddy.
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah. So if the Velociraptor showed up, somebody's about to get their butt chewed. So here we go. All right.
I just came in because last time I was on Belmont show, you were like, you even got Buddy. What's up with that? I'm like, all right.
All right. I got you.
Let's not rehash that. He's in a good mood.
Okay. But basically, so this is like, yeah. Hold on a second. Bone says they nuked it from orbit. It's the only way to be sure.
It's the only way to be sure.
Yeah. But so what I'm saying is, here we go. Looking at the butt hurt the Dino shows.
Look, I showed the campaign to
Right. Mm-hmm.
to Dave at Surrendum, right?
Yeah.
So Fun My Comic is its own entity,
Mhm.
but we will live on Surrendum's system, okay?
Right.
So Surrendum is its own company, right?
Mhm.
Where other crowdfunding will take place. But we are comics and games. I showed him the campaign, and he goes, well, clearly it's parody.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Clearly.
And
Clearly.
they're looking at it through the lens of free speech, but also the law and what it's going to be like with, if people complain.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, that wouldn't have gotten taken down, because it's, what's the point? I mean, it's free speech, and it's parody, they're entitled to their opinions. Whether you like the opinion or not, we have a very easy solution. If you are offended by what's happening on the screen right now, there's this little X up in the corner. You hit that, you close the browser, it's done. Right? That's it.
Yeah. Hopefully you subscribe first, though. I mean, this is my stream, Luke. This is my stream now. Anyway.
If they're going to be offended by
Lordy.
everything you say,
I
do
know.
you really want them subscribed?
I know, but I just got the 325. Damn it. Now I'm back to 321.3 again.
Oh, yeah.
All right, it's what
Let's
it
just
is.
keep him above 320 if we can.
All
guys.
right. Well, don't do that artificially.
I might be tinfoil hatting a little bit, but I find it ironic that this campaign was taken down around the time when this Hogwarts Legacy game controversy is happening.
Yeah.
It could be.
Yeah. And she has it on her her profile that she is a proud turf.
Yeah, she really does.
Yeah. So.
And I believe the name of the thing is Heterodorks.
Yeah. Right.
Heterodorks. I'm like,
Oh, we're
Agents
talking about
of
the
Hag.
Haley
Agents
person
of
or
Hag.
whatever it was.
Yeah. Agents of Hag. Yeah.
Now, the truth is, I can laugh at about any joke, even if you have opinion that is different than mine. I can laugh at it.
Right.
Um,
right.
I do it
I
in
can
comics
laugh at
all
it
the
if
time
it's
when
funny.
good. Yeah, if it's funny, yeah.
Oh, it's funny. We were chuckling about it yesterday. We were like going or cycling through it.
I'm just saying, there's a lot of people that think they're funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that page from you got Miles going in there, and the mosque
Oh
is
God.
misgendered, and I'm like, this is such bad writing. Is this supposed to be funny? You know? And then like some I don't know, some warrior,
Yeah.
you know,
Right.
gets on there and like starts to, oh, F you. I'm like, dude, what? I don't know.
Right.
Go sit down.
It was the most. That was the most on the nose, like messaging I had ever seen.
Yeah.
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 It's like,
Like,
you're
They
coming.
just trotting it out there.
They talked about my platform. You have a platform. You need to do better. I'm like, no, you're coming here to clout chase and virtue signal on
Right.
off my platform.
Oh,
I know
hate
exactly
people
what
that
you're
do
doing.
that. You need to do
Yeah.
better. You need to go
You don't-
outside and shut up.
Yeah, I told him to go touch grass. I'm
Go
like,
touch
look,
grass. I love
You
that.
know,
Touch grass. Go
here's
touch
here's
grass.
what I'm learning, guys. I know I'm not EVS and Malin and Rip. I'm not that. I know that. But you don't get there without knowing what it's like to be there, right?
Mm-hmm.
You don't get here where I am, somewhere firmly planted in the lower middle,
Mm.
without knowing who you're around. Like, you deal with these
Right.
people all the time.
Right.
You know, they come in different shapes and sizes, but they're all the same. And
Let me
him
prove.
fat?
I don't know. I think
Well,
he was.
are
I
you?
think he was. Anyway.
know thine
Yeah.
own self.
Anyway, Bones, let me point this out. Aliens quote. Yes, it's an Aliens quote. It's from Sigourney Weaver's character.
Your goddess.
From Orbit. So it's the only way to be sure. Yes, the goddess.
Sigourney
Ripley. Anyway. So just letting you know that yes, we were aware. It's an
What is she, like 85 now?
Doesn't
Still
matter.
hot. Still very, very, very hot. Okay.
Looks better than Madonna.
So
That's not saying much.
Serious.
I mean, Madonna looks like somebody put one of those balloons in her face that got
Yep.
messed up at the birthday store. You know, they're like, "Do you want this one for free?" It's got like 9 Band-Aids on it. It's all
Right,
misshapen because it can barely hold the air or the helium, you know?
that woman has definitely not aged well. She's aged like milk.
Right.
Definitely.
Ugh,
Anyway,
have you have you seen curded milk? It's disgusting.
Yeah, it's pretty.
It's
pretty
like
bad.
Madonna, really, kind of.
There you go.
She was
Anyway,
so hot in the 80s.
Well, I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know.
so
My next goal is 333.
Botox only goes so far.
Seriously. I have a platform working on first 20 pages of my comedy. Love to get some feedback on it. So, all right.
Absolutely, DM
No
me.
problem. Yeah. Anyway, we still got people. We still got friends that are on IGG, and they're like, "Oh, well, I'm not being shadow banned. I'm going to stay on to the end." But guess what? You get to the end, you're not safe.
No.
This proves that even if you get
proves,
to the end, you're not safe on that platform. And so, the people who are just being optimistic and saying, "Well, maybe I won't get shadow banned,"
and maybe they won't.
maybe they won't. I don't know. EVS, he wasn't shadow banned until very recently, and then his Blacklight poster evidently got shadow banned. So they're starting to hone in on him a little bit. So
That's
It's
just
all
dumb
coming
for
down.
their. That's dumb for their marketing because
Yeah.
EVS is a huge moneymaker for them.
I mean,
Right.
it depends on what you want. It's very obvious they want to do technology. They don't want to be known for comics. They don't want to do art. It's not just comics. Like
Yeah.
they've started to shut off books. They've started to shut off what was it, like art, a bunch of different art. People were doing crafts, like, because Etsy charges a whole bunch, and so some people moved over to IGG for crafts. They've shut off all of it. Go look at the forums for IGG. It's not just comic books, but they definitely are getting really hardcore in a bunch of stuff that comic books have done badly. Like, they've really gotten into late books, late things that are late.
Right.
Like, even I got a letter from them. They're like, yeah, we know you closed your account, but have you fulfilled and da-da-da-da. So I had to write them a letter. And, they just, like, there's a bunch of stuff like that going on. They're getting real serious about that because they're getting crap for it because their investors are not making money.
Right. Gotcha.
And so they're like, we need to do, if we're not going to make money, we need to be a good status symbol. And having a whole bunch of failed art campaigns isn't working for them.
Gotcha. Hojo, this is Madonna looks like Kim Jong Un lost a little weight and transitioned to a woman.
No, she looks worse than that.
Oh. Okay, wasn't Shadowband but still jumping ship off there? Yeah. Hey,
I mean, if you think about it, that's a ship that's going down anyway. Like, let's be honest.
Yeah.
They're 1/17th the audience that Kickstarter is. They have 1/17th. They have something like 1/35th of the market pull.
right.
Okay, their rate of your rate of return on any investment that you make into IGG, time you can give them money, donations, all that is like any donations are negative because their marketing is so bad.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Well, well, the thing I think IndieGoGo was kind of counting on was they were counting on some traffic from the parent company, which is was it GoFundMe?
Mm-hmm.
And I think they separated off from GoFundMe, or at least isolated themselves a little off from GoFundMe. And I guess
GoFundMe is just pure liberal trash now.
yeah, GoFundMe's
Yeah.
they've definitely doing villain.
But it's the only platform to actually do a, well, maybe not the only, but it's the only platform people know about to do an actual fundraiser.
Yeah.
So they started an actual fundraisers because there's a lot of money in charity. That's what a lot of people don't realize. That's why pastors exploit the pulpit.
Yeah.
That's why there's false ministries. That's why all these things happen, charities, because there's a lot of money in charities. And if you can take a piece of that money, get a piece of that pie, there's money there. And so, but eventually they separated off from doing strictly charity because people were trying to do a GoFundMe for projects.
Right.
And so they split it off into IndieGoGo. And yeah, like one of the, who was it that said that? Hojo said comics is a very small part of their revenue. I think it's like 5%, less than 5% of the income on these platforms is comics and writing and games and things like that.
Right.
Maybe a little bit more when you're adding like role-playing games and things. So they don't really care about 5% of their income. They care about the tech. Tech is what brings in all the money.
Right.
Which, Serendum will take a bite out of tech for them when they're ready. We're just taking a bite out of their comics. And if we can take all of their comics, I'll be more than happy to do that. Because they don't care about the 5%, but what's 5% for them is 100% for me. So I absolutely care.
I think the advantage that to Fund My Comic has is once you click on the, I've seen the front, some of the graphics that are going to the graphic interfaces, and once you go on that website, even if you hadn't seen the name, which is plastered everywhere, so of course you're going to see the name, but even if you didn't see the name, you're going to know that this comic book's involved with this website.
Yeah, it's got the comic aesthetic. It's there for, and again, we can crowdfund more than comics.
Right.
Obviously, our focus is on games and comics. That's our two, our two focal points. So we're really working on those. And I do apologize about the little puppy in the background.
Yeah.
So I don't know how clearly you can hear that. I just heard it through my headphones.
It's a Pomeranian,
So yeah, it's a little Pomeranian that's in her kennel.
And
and mommy just left, so she's upset.
Yappy dog.
Yeah.
There you go.
So we're focused on those, but people that write and do merchandise and stuff like that, all of those things can be crowdfunded. There's no limit to it. You're just going to be sending your people to fundmycomic.com. That's where you're going to be sending them to. So there is that aesthetic. So it is geared, but also the tools that we've asked for and that are being implemented into the site have been put there with the intention of people that create a product like a book, particularly comics, and the fulfillment process of those. So we're taking all of that kind of stuff into effect, where IndieGoGo, they're going to focus more on the tools needed for their larger portion. Right. So when it comes to giving someone a measly $1,500 or $2,000 for their comic, they don't really care about that, because even at 5%, they're only making like $40. Right.
Well, one thing about it though is I see people that are kind of like, I don't trust Kickstarter. I don't trust, and I no longer trust IGG. I guess crowdfunders, kind of like that guy has been in the community saying, "Hey, try me out" or whatever. I haven't even checked that website.
It's a weird thing over there. You got a couple different options. You can choose to, like they do charge a platform fee, so you can run a normal platform fee, or you can choose to have your fans pay the platform fee for you, so that you don't have to pay it out of your money. It's kind of a weird thing, and it's kind of gets kind of convoluted for me. I did build.
So how long till that becomes OnlyFans? I'm just wondering.
Well,
because I mean that's what OnlyFans was. OnlyFans was supposed to be celebrities.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And when you remember, like I think it was like a year ago, they tried to do that. They tried to make it just celebrities again, and they were like, all of these people, all of these like lascivious sort of sites are going to have to go, and there was a huge revolt.
There was.
Yeah.
All the simps are like, "No, I'm taking my money.
You're taking away my girlfriend, my wife.
Taking away my girlfriend."
Yeah, it's like I need to see. I mean, and come on, let's be honest, simps. Dude, it's a business. I mean, if I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think simps ruin the world.
they do. I mean, they've made anybody a superstar. I mean,
Do
anybody
you guys
can
want
be
to
a
see
millionaire.
pics of my feet?
No, we do
no.
not want to see pics of your.
That
feet,
wasn't
Omar.
you with the gun and the werewolf
No.
feet. You know?
Number
Holy
5.
crap,
That
the
was,
toes on that thing. Oh my
wasn't
god.
that you, number 5, Belmont?
No.
I'm not that well endowed.
Right. Anyway,
Okay,
feel-
okay,
Inside joke,
okay.
guys,
Change,
inside joke.
change.
I feel
Sorry,
sorry for
fans.com.
I feel sorry for simps. I really do, because you have to have a very low self-image
No,
to be like,
that's
I'm
not
gonna
gonna
pay
happen.
for a girlfriend.
Right. Yeah.
It's been
I
happening
don't know
for.
if that's true because there's so many of them. They're like a group. There's more of them than regular people. I think.
Yeah.
Oh
That's
god,
true,
that's
that's
terrifying.
Well, the truth
Yeah.
is, people are
I think
sad
every
and
I think every
horny,
10
so-
guys you see, there's 7 simps. I think because people simp for stuff that's not. I mean, they don't just simp for sex. What you're simping for when you're simping for sex is a tribal need. Because what as you were supposed to be a productive member of the tribe, you were supposed to find a chick, have a kid, and produce a family that supported the community. That was your job.
Yeah.
You
but
had
now,
a duty and another obligation, like for your skills and everything, whether you're a farmer, blacksmith, or engineer, whatever, right? But your actual position in the community, what you're supposed to do to be a contributing member of the tribe, was to have a family.
well, the problem though is that because of the third wave feminism, girls now think they deserve this guy. When they're
really,
this,
So it makes this guy down here
Yeah.
not be able to get anybody, right? So
No.
the only thing he can do is simp off
Right.
of these people. Yeah,
Well,
it's,
I mean,
it's cool.
ostensibly,
So,
you're creating the same male-female dynamic as is created in like Middle Eastern countries with what can I think?
Harem?
Multiple partners.
Polygamy.
Yeah, polygamy. There we go. Multiple partners. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like because you got one guy, he's got 10 wives. Well, guess what that means? That means Salem over there's got none.
There you go. There you go.
It's like I got no
We'll
wives.
say Mormon. We'll just say Mormons.
You know what? What I like rename? The was it the Worm song? Where it's like I got nobody likes me, everybody hates me. Guess I'll go eat worms. It's like nobody likes me, everybody hates me. Guess I'll go suicide bomb somebody.
There you go. Anyway, fundmyonlyfans.com is not coming soon. This is fake news.
I do own the domain to mycomicstube.com.
Okay.
MyComicsTube. That just sounds nefarious.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it does have a little sinisterness to it. Yeah.
Well,
does.
Cuckster.
The
Huckster.
Cuckster.
No, that would
No,
be
we'll go
Polters.
to-
That'd be Polters.
I was about to say,
domain.
do you guys want to go into business with Preston? What's going on there?
No. Anyway, so
We made that joke. I saw the viewership just go right down.
right. It did.
It's like,
Anyway.
oops.
So what? Basically, I think it's the. I mean, you just gotta ask yourself the question that even if you decide to use IndieGoGo, okay, you could get. I mean, but it's a crapshoot at this point. That's just the point I'm making. It's literally a
I don't even
crapshoot.
think it's a crapshoot. You're literally going on something that gives you a negative return for anything that you have no marketing power whatsoever. You bring to IndieGoGo what you already have.
Yeah.
And only sales that you create from there are when you're going on shows, and you are helping IndieGoGo. IndieGoGo isn't helping
It's
you.
not helping you, yeah.
Right.
So
right.
So when people are deciding to create their own websites and do this, they are doing exactly what they should do.
Yeah.
Because creating an alternative is very difficult. Right?
Yeah.
So
that's the reason why this man looks so tired right now. All right. That and some other
and to
things
be
that are
fair,
going
the real
on,
work has been done by Serendum.
Right.
I mean, they've put in probably $150,000 worth of work already on this thing.
Wow.
And mine and Todd's investment is a drop in the bucket. Significant as it may be for us, it's still a drop in the bucket compared to what is there. So it is something that needs to be. We got to have an alternative.
Yeah.
Right. And knowing that there's an alternative with the base core of lack of like no censorship, freedom of speech, and with the skin right now for comics, like right now the only skin that the Serendum system has is for comics, as far as I know. There will be others at some point, but it's all the same engine that puts it all together.
Right.
And but yeah, it is and we're doing it in kind of like an unprecedented speed. This is like a 24-month process.
Yeah.
And we're trying to blow this thing out on Monday.
Yeah.
We've been trying to offer early access.
How did
how
did mod training go today? Did you
well,
get
it's well, I'm gonna be really honest with you. We couldn't do it today.
Okay.
Because of me dealing with personal stuff,
right.
Todd dealing with personal stuff, and things just aren't quite ready. To be honest.
Right.
We were trying to push things out. The lawyer stuff, all the payment stuff is right. I think they're finalizing things that they need algorithms for Argentina, because we can take payment from Argentina now and transfer with them. That's a big step. I mean, that's a huge thing that we
don't cry for me, Argentina.
Yeah, a huge thing that was able to be accomplished. So pretty excited about that.
Who didn't see that coming? Anyway.
Yeah. But because of what I've learned is there's had to be a lot of code that's had to be rewritten for some of this to work, right? So they've been trying to rewrite this stuff and get it done. So we've been trying to get early access to people, but that's had to be put off so that we can get those other things in place, so that on Monday when this goes live, people can, at that point, when we did we're doing early access, we weren't going to be able to have payments turned on. We can literally turn on payments on Monday. So you can build a campaign within a couple hours if you have your art ready. Yeah. Build your campaign and launch that day. So for anyone, and that's going to be open for everyone, not just people in the lottery. We are trying very, very hard to get people in the lottery open as soon as we can. I do apologize we haven't been able to do that. But again, we're trying to do something that's it's unprecedented.
I always wanted to win the lottery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I know. 3 months. It's been 3 months, guys.
This better not be rigged to like those online casinos. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Right? But yeah, it's been, I mean, think about that. In 3 months, we went from
it'd be a hell of a
having
subscription bump, Luke on CoffeeZilla,
Yeah.
the next scam.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Actually, my next business
You're
is
not helping, buddy. You're not helping. Anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, so let's go ahead and pivot a little bit to the reason for the season here. So this is the
wait, before you did that, I do want to say one thing, okay?
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead. But look, right now, it's still worth going through and getting an IndieGoGo, even though there's no real return. It's costing you money. Until another alternative is open, do it. Until you have your own site to do it. Until Fund My Comic is open, do it. Even when Fund My Comic is open, it's probably smart to try to diversify to get in all of these different areas.
Yeah, I
that
mean,
you
if you can just do both. It's a free thing.
Right.
So.
As long as you're not shadow banned, it's worth doing it. Right? But if you're shadow banned, it's not. You do run the risk that if you don't do something they like, they won't give you your money. You're not really going to have that risk with us. You're going to have to do... I mean, there might be that opportunity. I won't say it's not there, but it's not going to be because you made a...
So if somebody kidnaps the Pomeranian, are they still okay? Or?
No, I don't know. Well,
I don't know.
Legal is advising me not to comment on that.
That's a very nuanced issue.
Yeah.
Well, maybe once upon a time, but he's kind of fond of it now that it's chosen him as a human. So, yeah, that's definitely.
Our terms are vague on purpose.
Right. All right. So this is the race to 10K. The list that is been collated by my good buddy Belmont. You got this. You can drive this, can't you, man? Nope.
No.
Anyway, all right. So, KYRIE 3 is still at the top, but Brutus the Badass. Book 2 is moved up quite a bit. That's at 9160. So there's been the rest of the list is pretty static. Is there any big movers that you saw, Beaumont?
Yeah, besides KYRIE 3 went up to the top of the chart. Stickers versus bookmarks versus stickers has been skyrocketing lately.
Yeah. So just take a look at this. It's on the link is to the video that Belmont created earlier. He's got got some trailers on there you can watch.
I'm really surprised that Shadowpunk has not done better than that.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I'm serious. That book is so incredible. Just the movie alone should draw more.
I'm entirely floored that Smokes has done as well as it has.
Yeah, there you go.
So I did the work, boy. I did
Did the
the
work.
shows.
He works hard for his money. So hard for it, honey. Yeah, you better believe it.
I mean, I thought that would
If
tap
Belmont
out,
strips, I'm getting out of here.
I thought that would cap out at like $5,000. I mean, I'm really surprised.
Seriously. No.
I'm teasing Belmont. Just give me a chance.
All right. Anyway,
I'm holding back my anger.
I only roast my friends.
Yeah. So Wulfsbane number 2, that's launched. I didn't know that was already launched.
Yeah, he launched it on the 10th, like secretly.
Crap? Yeah, he kind of low key did that, man. I didn't know that was even launched.
I never heard of covert marketing, and I think that's for a reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think you should be covert if you're trying to market your comic. I just say
Aaron has locked down the covert marketing.
Surreptitious espionage marketing.
I didn't even know he had a campaign coming.
He just goes to.
He just sneaks it out in the middle of the night.
I didn't know who he was. We thought, we didn't know he was black until 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
Just found out he was black.
All right. Well, yeah. So,
I just found out he could color.
There you go.
Yeah, me too. I found that out the other day.
Yeah, he's talented. Believe it or not, the best colorist I've seen in CG is actually Shadowpunk. He did a sample for Cyberfrog that just absolutely floored me.
Nice.
I was like, "Holy crap!" It's one of the best color pieces.
He's got a lot
I've
of
seen.
skills. That guy. He
That
does so
little
much
dude.
for the. He does so much. I hope he's getting paid for all these commissioned.
Yeah, he
the
is.
sculpts
He is.
that he does.
He just doesn't have time to do them.
Well,
But
because I mean, I don't know. Like at his level, he should be getting a decent amount per statue. Like,
Yeah.
I remember when I was looking into that for characters, it was like 400 or 500.
Right. Well,
And that's like low. That's on the low end for a decent, res like high res sculpture. Some of them go up to thousands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
do.
Yeah. Well, he just I just saw one the other day he did for Bancroft,
Guess
and
I gotta pop out.
yeah,
see
no
you
problem. I see you, Luke.
Fun talking to you
But,
guys. Thanks for letting me annoy you.
No problem, man. See you later. But But yeah, he did one for Bancroft that had like skulls. She was standing on like some skulls, and the skulls
Yeah, I
like
saw that.
had individual sockets in the skulls, and I'm like, holy crap, man! It's just really incredible the detail he got.
So it was like Hamlet, the last
Yeah.
Horatio. I knew him well.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, standing on York. There you go. He quoted me for a statue. He gets paid well, as he should. Yeah.
I was just like, hey, I didn't pay it. It was
I
too
didn't
much-
pay it. I didn't
too
pay
rich
it.
for me.
Quoted me, but I didn't like the quote.
Well, Bayonet and Ricochet, he's kind of like every time he shows on something, that guy shows up. So he can anyway. But basically, yeah. Check out Shadowpunk. Definitely need to check him out. He definitely needs more than that. But if you look at that campaign, he has actually created a palette for his comic book. Not many people do that, but it's like specialized. He actually has like specialized color palette that he is like limited himself to color the comic, and it's but it's give it that distinctive time and place and that distinctive like kind of.
I will say that I'm afraid like a lot of those colors, unfortunately, like when he translates them to like a high res CMYK, it might look like mud because they are so dark.
Yeah, well, he's already done like color checks and stuff like that, and he's and they're fine. So we'll I mean, I'm just taking his word for it, but yeah.
Yeah. Obviously, I mean, he knows a heck of a lot more about it. I think he's in the business than most of us. So
right. No, he just doesn't have the time. Yeah, he doesn't have the time. He had to set his price is high enough that it has to be worth his time, but. He's actually stopped coming on shows for a while, so he, because he's trying to.
Oh, he stopped winning. Poor guy.
Well, I
couldn't handle the winning anymore.
Well, I haven't done the quiz show in a little while. I'm planning on starting to do it once a month.
He'll come back. He'll be
back. He'll be back. Anyway, he's lost.
He's hanging out with strippers.
Yeah, no, seriously. He lost the last couple of times, so
yeah, he's doing all those push-ups, making fat stacks.
Right. Anyway, check out this buy one back one, the race to 10K. There's a few signups over there to pay attention to. Doc Blaylock's Pariah Blood and Mud. That's pretty new. They are 13L, the little mermaid. That's a friend of ours. That thing's gonna be a hoot. Okay.
If you like boobs and mermaids, you'll like it.
Boobs, mermaids, and guns. There you go. And bullets. There you go. Boobs, mermaids. Yeah. There you go. Anyway, Death Rider. I don't know about that one. Who does that one?
Rob Hunter.
Bob Hunter. Okay.
Rob Hunter.
Oh, Rob Hunter. Gotcha. Yeah, I've seen him around. And Immortal Risings, his is coming out. He's
got stuff by
Jose Garcia is drawing that one, so I expect that one's just going to be jaw dropping.
Everything he does is fantastic, and I still he's either an alien or a machine, maybe both, maybe an alien machine.
Yeah, right.
That has infiltrated human society.
Well, he did animation for a while, but I don't know if even animators move that fast. But when you look at it, it has this fluidity to it. It's just incredible, and he does like just check out his stuff. It's pretty incredible. Anyway, so we have coming shortly on Fund My Comic. Will be starting to fund on the 16th when they first opened it up. One of the ones is going to be 03, the Out of Obscurity part that I'm a member. I'm like one of the contributors to. That's going to be awesome. That's coming up. The reason why I bring that up is because both Immortal Rising and Jose Garcia are contributing something to it. So yeah, if you like Jose's work, he's got an entry in that Out of Obscurity. And he so does Fowler. You guys remember Fowler? Yeah, Matthew Fowler's got one.
Bueller.
You know,
Bueller.
Bueller, right? RJ from Critical Blast has actually got the first comic book script he's ever done.
Oh yeah, he's done a lot of
there.
books, I think, or he does books for other people, but I haven't.
Yeah. He's ghost written a lot, and he's actually wrote some of the Destroyers out of the Destroyer series. So he's an author, but he hasn't done a comic book script before. This is his first actual script that he's done. Mine is going to be the
guy.
Yeah, very, very intelligent guy. Hell of a fulfillment service. I've seen his work. But anyway, so yeah, check those out. We're going to check the hashtag right quick, see what's cooking over there. Let me bring that up right quick. Share screen. All right. All right. So there it is. All right. That's of course it has a stream going on. All right, Ian Simlon. This dude, he is hard at work. Make sure you check out that website he's got, buy1back1wordpress.com. Because he's got, I think he's got 130 plus campaigns on there now. So pay attention to that one. This is Lucid Comic Painted Death, Red Eyes 3, CG Vacation, and Faust Love of the Damned Omnibus. But that's the way that buy one back one works. You got like campaigns that are smaller with campaigns that are larger. That's pretty much how it works. Anyway, he's doing good work over there. Check out that website and see this 130. Anyway, so this is the video I was talking about earlier. This Belmont's got over there. Belmont Press does good work. He just crossed 300. So if you haven't subbed to his, go ahead and sub to his. Yeah, he's worth your time. We got 2 good shows on there: High Stream and Cannabis and Conspiracies. And he's got another intermittent show that he's doing. It's also awesome. Anyway, Lost Pages 3, Testament Volume 2, War Party, and Ghost of Matacumba Key. That's on there. So yeah, just check that hashtag out. We've got some activity going on. Various campaigns, you can check them out. It's all in one place. Ian just keeps posting campaigns, and so it's all under one. Just click that hashtag and go check it out. Anyway, so back to the topic of hand. Any last words before we go? Ben, did you have any announcements you wanted to make, man?
Oh, well, basically, I've discovered toward the last third of my campaign that I had been shadow banned from IndieGoGo.
Oh, okay.
So I will not be using IndieGoGo for the relaunch.
Yeah, that's a pretty good reason to skip them.
I think you should make T-shirts and fire them out randomly in one of those air shooters.
Well,
just go to your local courthouse and shoot people in the head.
Well, Will from Joker Fan on Twitter, also Creators Outlet, said he's making the T-shirts that I want to. I want to get one of them, and it says.
So you want to go to North Carolina and shoot people?
No, well, I already. Never mind. Different subject. Anyway, he's going to make these T-shirts that says it says not shadow banned, just unpopular. That's the T-shirt.
Oh yeah, I've seen those.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. But yeah, so Fund My Comic is going to crank up very shortly. They're doing the final things right now, and you guys got to understand this is unprecedented to get something like this up. And this is pretty much like landing a jumbo jet on a postage stamp. So it's just an incredible feat that they're attempting right now. And
So there'll be a movie called Sully in a couple years.
Yeah, definitely. Anyway, yeah, they're pulling the Sully. They are landing the jumbo jet right on the freaking.
Look at me.
Hudson.
I'm captain now.
right. He quoted me for a statue. Gets paid. Oh, okay, all right. Nothing new over there. Anyway, yeah, every sub counts. Belmont Press. You know, if you haven't subbed there, go ahead and sub there. Trust me, it's good content. I'm actually part of it. All right, Mythicals. Yep, that sign up's coming up. Make sure you sign that up. That's gonna be a really cool comic. I've read the script. It's gonna be good. So all right, Ben, when do you think you're going to relaunch that thing?
I haven't pinned it down just yet, because I'm trying to rework my strategy a little bit. But I'm thinking the earliest would be March.
Okay. All right, pay attention to see, watch for that in March, probably on Fund My Comic or elsewhere. You'll let us know, I'm sure.
Absolutely.
No stealth campaigning for you, certainly. Anyway, all right. So pay attention. Click on that link below. Check out Belmont's video. He's got links to all those campaigns right there on that video. And while you're there, go ahead and sub. Give him a sub. He deserves he deserves your help. He's a hardworking man. Occasionally, anyway. Sometimes. Anyway,
He works hard for the money.
all right. Buddy, you have any announcements for the putting out the book that you have yet?
No, gosh, no.
No.
I wish I did.
Yeah,
It's more, it's a lot of holding pattern and dealing with things in the back. And
right.
people will give you an update as soon as we can.
Yeah. All right. Okay. No problem. Yeah. Things he's dealing with will make anybody molt. So, be patient with him. He'll get it. He'll get it. Anyway, so that's been Cooper from Telepathic Bunny Comics. I think we've all taken care of all the businesses there in front of us. So yeah, maybe you don't think about IGG. It's just a little risky proposition at this time. This is pretty much what we're talking about.
Hey, if they want to jump on the sinking ship, let them.
Oh, okay, yeah. Maybe the Titanic has some nice deck chairs and the band is playing. So
I think they just want to put a wetsuit on and look for the was it the Sapphire?
Yeah, the heart of the ocean.
I just think it's so I feel like it may not have been their biggest moneymaker, but I mean Indie Comics was helping that website a lot, and for them to turn around and just start banning people for whatever social or business reason they've concocted, it's not worth it, and it's a slap in the face.
It is. Well, I mean, I think a lot of people are making those decisions, and the parallel economy is rising up to compensate and to pick up where they're dropping, and so it cannot happen soon enough. But at least in this case, there is a alternative. It's just about to launch. I've seen I've seen enough of it to know that it's going to be very good. I'm very, very much looking forward to it. And what if you are a praying kind of person? Pray for Luke. He is going through some serious stuff right now. I won't give any details. If he, whatever, check his feed for any details. I'll let him tell you. But let's just say this is like the worst time possible, and that's when stuff hits. It's the worst time possible. And this is a doozy. Anyway, so that has been Cooper from Telepathic Bunny Comics. I'm here with Buddy Lord, the Velociraptor. Mr. Belmont Press over here, my favorite pothead, and yours. And Mr. Ben Fusilier, also known as Fusebox. Check out his channel. He's got a lot of content going on over there. I think you do game playthroughs, right?
Yeah, I took a little bit of a hiatus, but I'm finally getting back on it.
All righty. All right. Pay attention to that. Anyway, so that's been Cooper for Telepathic Bunny Comics, and y'all have a good afternoon. Bye, everybody.
Tell me what's on your mind.